Vanessa, and this morning we've got Lashery Tyes from the city of St. Joseph Wick. So she's a breastfeeding awareness counselor. So she's here during Breastfeeding Awareness Month. So thank you for coming and talking to us. You know, this is something that makes people a little comfortable, and I guess that is why it's important to have a peer counselor. So tell me a little bit about some of the feelings around breastfeeding that normally has people uncomfortable.
There's just a lot of stigma as far as exposure and modesty. Feeding a baby out in public is a really big issue with some people, but we do have laws in place to protect those breastfeeding moms too in public and workplaces and businesses and other things too.
And I mean, and why is it important that women still, feed their children no matter where they are? Why is it important for them to do that?
Just to make it a norm, you know. Breastfeeding has been around since the beginning of time.
This is true. This is true.
You know,
we were all a baby at one time.
That's right. It's not a new concept. Formula only came out in the late 1950s, early 1960s. So breastfeeding is still the preferred method to feed your baby.
And I know there are lots of health benefits from breastfeeding.
Yes,
there's
tons of benefits.
I mean, can you name off a few for some of our viewers?
Sure. It reduces their risk of diabetes, heart disease, their risk of getting ear infections, colds and flus, all that little gunky stuff they can get to with as a baby. And your body will produce extra antibodies to help fight it off quicker too.
And that's really good, especially, you know, babies, I think we can all agree that babies are adorable.
Beautiful.
And it's awful when you see them sick. So if this is something that can help, you know, prevent them from getting sick or help them fight something off, because sometimes, you know,
you just get sick.
Yeah, you just get sick. This really does help them. So what are some of the things that you would tell a woman who is uneasy or uncomfortable, especially as tomorrow starts National Breastfeeding Awareness Month?
Definitely just use your support. Tap into those resources. We have a really good community of support too here in St. Joe. The hospital has breastfeeding group twice a week. The WIC office, you can always call or come in if you have any questions or concerns. Our breastfeeding line is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. So we want to be that good resource and help to those moms just to kind of get out there and feel comfortable. I always tell moms, you're nervous about practicing in public, practice at home. Get in front of the mirror, you know, use your scarf or your cover, whatever you have to kind of see what it's going to feel like when you're out too.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for coming in to talk to us today. And ladies and gentlemen, please celebrate Breastfeeding Awareness Month next month by just being supportive. So thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
So still